Yeah, it's definitely a challenge because we have to see how they come back from the travel and obviously the game tonight or today, and then also we have not the most numbers on the field, but we never use anything like that as an excuse. It's just about focusing on our principles and seeing and really investing in players that are across the whole roster. So it's actually a great opportunity for us to give some special attention to some other guys, get guys some extra reps who maybe don't usually get as many reps, right?
And on the flip side, how exciting is it to see the players that you have going to the All Star game represent your club here today in the MLS All Star game?
Um, it's fine. For me, like I said from the beginning, I'm really happy for them because it shows that they have a lot of quality. It shows that they work really, really hard, and it shows that they got a great team behind them, right, and great teammates behind them. For me, it's just always tricky that midseason accolades for me. Like we haven't, nothing is done yet. We're in the middle of this journey, and that's really where our focus is.
And Alex Mighten is one of those players that might be getting a little bit more attention. What has he meant to your squad this year?
Alex is just a great teammate, hard worker, really open to learning, great human being, and so I think he epitomizes a lot about the culture of the group. And he's someone who he's a young player who's hungry. He wants to make this kind of next steps in his career, and he's working really hard to make that happen.
And, for this Friday, what do you expect from Nashville, a team that's pretty good in the East?
Yeah, I would say they're better than pretty good. I think they're really well coached. They have really mature players, really balanced team across the board in all moments of the game. I think they're really well trained, disciplined, and then they have talent that can make the difference. So it's going to be another massive challenge, and these are the ones that we love, right? Because we want to be tested by the best, because that's how you grow.
At this point of the season, you guys are still at the top of the table here in the Western Conference. What things do you need to do as a club to make sure that you stay top of the West?
Not focusing so much about where we're at right now in the table, and just focusing on having really good training sessions, making sure that we have discipline, commitment to the game plan when we go out and play each weekend. That we get our team as healthy as possible through the summer, heading into a playoff push. So it's really just about today and making sure that we do our best.
And where's the team at injury wise? Is Anibal Godoy progressing? Marcus
Yeah,
Martin?
yeah. They're all progressing. Anibal is definitely going to be at least available. So now it'll be figuring out what those minutes look like, and everybody is making progress. So Patty got through a training today, so that's a really good sign. Thank you all.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you. All right, Luca, what are your thoughts on this Friday's match against Nashville?
Yeah, it's a really big opportunity for us. 3 points at home. Nashville's a really good team, so it should be a really good game.
And coming from Europe over the last season, what is the difference being in the MLS schedule compared to then, and how are you taking this summer so far?
Yeah, I'd say the main difference is the travel, obviously. It's just more distance, more miles, more time on planes. But other than that, it's pretty similar.
Um, with you being Gold Cup, a lot of matches, a lot of heavy minutes. I think you're right back in MLS. How's your body holding up, and how do you be careful not to push yourself too much?
Yeah, really good. Yeah, I think rhythm is really important. So it's been really nice just to play, recover, and be in that position where I have a lot of minutes. So yeah, I feel great. It's probably the most fit I've ever felt.
Do you sort of feel that obviously your roster's at a point right now where you've lost some guys, got some injuries, and yet the transfer window's not just opening again tomorrow maybe. Um, so it's kind of a short roster. You guys kind of feel that, and is it just kind of like a us against them mentality? This is what we got. We gotta.
Yeah, it's one of the most thin rosters I think I've ever been a part of at the
Really?
moment, just because of the injuries and then some guys leaving. I think we had like 4 field players on the bench the other day.
Yeah.
But it's been great because it's a chance for other guys to step in and show that they can play also, and that we count on everyone in the squad. Then. which is great because a lot of them have done really really well for us.
How do you approach it? I mean, do you feel like you have to step up and take a bigger role? Some guys missing.
Yeah, just always to take responsibility and to try to help the team like everyone else.
Looking ahead, I know you got a match first, but how do you approach the League Cup? What you've grown up in the United States. It's been around kind of on and off for a few years, but what's your approach to that?
The chance to win a trophy, right? To play 3 games at home, also against teams from a different competition. It's really interesting. I'm really excited to play in it.
Do you think you guys will approach it as a full out, we're going to win this thing, or do you think, given the way this season is and a lot of matches back to back, you might try to rest, or maybe you don't have a choice because you don't have a big enough roster?
We don't plan a game without the intention of trying to win.
Do you think it's going to be full teams? No
Of course, yeah.
You got a young back line behind you in this last game. What has it been like playing with them and kind of learning and also teaching those young players?
Yeah, they did really well. I think Manu also not even being a natural center back and filling in there. I think the most important thing is just to trust them. They're here for a reason. They have quality. They've been doing well in training. They deserve their chance. And they've done well.
And does a goalkeeper change how you play and what your perspective is with this system? Because I know Pablo's kind of a different type of player compared to CJ.
Yeah, I think that position we ask a lot of them, to play with the feet, to be brave also, and to come off their line a lot. They're both really good players, and it's important to have competition in every place.
Do you have a sense that has management told you how quickly they're going to try to get some more guys in here? Do you expect in the next few weeks, or do you think you might have this short roster?
I'm the wrong guy to ask.
They haven't talked to you about that, or
no? We train every day. We show up for the games, and we do our best.
who you have?
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
Good. Yeah.
Thanks, Luca.
Thanks, Luca.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, Abraham. Nice to meet you. What are your thoughts on this week's match against Nashville?
It's going to be a good game. Good opposition. They've been doing very well in their conference, so it's always going to be a good test. And I think we're ready.
And what would you say about this season so far? Coming into a new team, what have you learned about the MLS, and what have you learned about yourself playing here?
Learned a lot. I feel like it's different to what I'm used to, but with the group and the players and the coaching staff that we have around, it makes it easy to thrive in this environment. So yeah, I'm enjoying it.
And playing as a winger with other great wingers like Anders Jair and Truki Lozano, what have you learned about that position, and what do you hope to maybe take from their games and apply to yours?
Yeah, no, we've got good quality players in that position, so it's always good to have that competition to keep growing and keep learning as a player. So it just makes me want to be better as a player as well.